In the year 2140, mankind has finally found a peaceful coexistence with each other. No more wars, and no more famine. Individuals have a more comfortable life as science has provided the perfect solution against disease, both mental and physical. Drug abuse is non-existent since the modern human has been genetically modified to withstand any neural stimulus from drugs. Now, they live a longer and even experience what some historians refer to as the golden age of humanity. Much of our existence has been spent seeking answers from different religions and dogma. But society has apprehended what it takes to advance. Mortals began reaching for the stars for an answer. Are we alone in the galaxy? If we are not, are aliens hostile? In 2145, a diplomatic dreadnought from the Citadel fleet, the Destiny Ascension, found Earth when it was heading home during a mission from Batarian homeworld. Its purpose was of peace and sought an audience with the humans. Following protocol, the Asari sent probes to Earth with technology for galactic linguistic translation with the message, "We come in peace. Send us your representatives." However, the act was interpreted as hostile by some of the human nations. Acting without the UN's approval, these same nations sent ships to attack the Destiny Ascension with nuclear missile. This caused the death of one of the most important galactic diplomats, the Counselor of the Turian Hierarchy, Counselor Julianus. This was seen as a declaration of war by the Turian Hierarchy. The Turian Empire responded a month later with a full-scale invasion, and so the First Contact War began. Humans had never encountered such warfare as presented by the Turian military, and was unable to respond against the invasion. In 1 year's time, Earth was taken, and now under the Turian Empire rule. Earth's world population was estimated at 300 billion before the Turian invasion. 30% of the population had died during the war, while another 60% of the population was sent away to different Turian colonies as slaves. Some of them were distributed to the slave market around the galaxy, especially since human faces looked similar to the Asari. Human slaves were more popular among the traders for this reason alone. All human resources, artifacts, and art from ancient Earth civilization was taken away, sent as tribute to the Turian Empire. Some buildings and statues were also carved into pieces and taken back to the Turian homeworld, Palaven, as a token of prestige. Both the Asari and Solarians formally sent an objection to the Turian Empire against their invasion of Earth, but were not willing to openly protest against the Turians. In 2155, Earth had been under Turian rule for a decade. Its people had been biding their time to strike back. In secret, humans have studied the Turian military. Together, the last resisting nations built a new organization called the Alliance. The Alliance brought together the best of the best mankind had to offer. Their best athletes, martial artists, scientists who were dealing with genetic modification, and weapons experts to create a new type of soldier. The result was the N7 program. Under Turian rule, firearms were forbidden for humans on Earth. To counter that, the N7 team created the Pylon combat suit. The suit could emulate biotics and cloak its owners from the enemy, so that the human soldiers could get up close and use their mononuclear blades, which could cut through armor and shields. When the rebellion broke out, it did so with such an effect that the Turians could not respond to it. It's said that some Turian soldiers called these humans phantoms for their cloaking ability and their hit-and-run style of fighting. The galaxy had never seen warfare like this before. Cloaking technology was a pure human invention. Within 3 months, 1/3 of Earth was retaken. When the human rebellion rose to open war, the Turians sent their whole fleet to counterattack and retaliate for the losses done by the humans. Turian Armac fighters even started to bomb settlements. Soon after the bombardment, Turian ground troops came in for the heavy blow. It was a success in the beginning of the Rebellion War, but the humans adapted by going underground and forcing its fight in close quarters against the Turian foot soldiers. preventing Turian Armac fighters to bomb any settlement in fear of friendly fire. After many losses, the Turian Empire had decided to bomb the settlements with nuclear warheads. However, at the last second, the Citadel Council intervened and laid a veto against the Turians, demanding for the Turian fleet to cease fire and to release Earth. The Turians had no choice but to abide Council's demands. As a result, peace broke through, a peace in which the Turians felt betrayed for by the Council. At last, Earth was free again, but at a heavy cost. Freedom was only for those who were still on Earth, as all those who were outside of Earth's solar system were still in slavery. Even when demanded by the Alliance to release all the humans who were still in slavery, the Asari and Solarians neglected to help. Instead, the Alliance was offered a place in the Citadel Galactic community. As a token of friendship, the Alliance was given an ambassador seat at the Citadel as a consolation for the losses during the First Contact and Rebellion War. The Alliance decided to accept the offer by signing the treaty, and in doing so, sealed the fate for the rest of humanity outside of the Sol system. This was seen as an act of treason by the majority of the N7 members, and they decided to leave the Alliance. In secret, they started a new organization called Cerberus. The motivation for Cerberus is simple. Strength for Cerberus is strength for humanity. Their goal is to liberate the rest of humanity who are still in slavery and make humans the dominant race in the galaxy.